Finally at 6, Mike Stevens has met many people over the years who enjoy restoring things from the past. One man took that hobby a bit overboard. Mike Stevens introduces us to the Motor Man of Lackawanna County in this trip back down the Pennsylvania Road from 1996.
The mailbox in front of George Stevens' Newton Lake home tells you something about what he does for a hobby. Want more proof? Well, look inside his garage. You'll often find George here tinkering with motorboat motors, old motors that will run just like the day they were built when George finishes with them. There's this old Evinrude that still has some spark to it. It's a motor with an unmistakable, comfortable sound to it.
They're still fun to hear run and get going on the lake and chugging along. I still do that. I'd rather run one of these than a new one.
As with most collections, George's had humble beginnings.
I guess I bought one or two, and I've always liked to fool with motors. And I don't know, it just kept growing and growing.
Growing and growing till now there are about 100 old motors lining the walls of George's garage. The British Seagull that called itself the best outboard motor for the world. This one has an interesting name.
But it was built in France by the Germans during the Second World War, 42, 43, along in there.
George repaired and reworked many of these to bring them back to their original brightness. In the end, you get the idea that a lot of good ideas have come and gone in outboard motors over the years. With a few of them, it's just as well. They said you could steer this one if the engine kicked out. George has managed to keep enough of these old motors around to give us an idea of what they were like.
So you actually had to bring the blade out of the water
to start it. And then it would spin it in the air, and then you drop it down in the water.
They are some interesting bits of our mechanical history. I'm Mike Stevens, Newswatch 16, on the Pennsylvania Road at Newton Lake.